No, stay. They haven't seen you in so long. Mwah. Oh, what's the fuss? Hi everyone! There's some kitty cat ears popping up. Hi! I'll just pet you and then I'll do what I need to do. Yeah? Just on your time, Theodore. Whatever. This is on your time. I'll just wait for everyone else to stop making noise too. Fake Kinder Egg. Had worse. You're not getting any. It's poisonous. I quite like you alive. That chocolate is actually quite good. What the fuck is this? So I have this toy and I don't know what it's supposed to do. Did I say hello yet? I can't remember. Hi everyone! Don't know if I did that already. So the first week of Month of Maskame. Yeah, I've been waiting like 10 minutes for you to shut up, but I just decided to go for it while you're there. They're not even listening to me. The first week of Month of Maskame is pretty much over, and I am this far into dimily because I am the biggest fan and totally read like the whole thing already, and I'm starting it. Yeah, no, I'm the worst. I am the worst, and I'm okay with that. I don't know what it's been with my reading this week. I thought I was gonna like fly through a bunch of books. I'm doing a buddy read and I'm like 2 days behind on that. The guys are like, yeah, we're gonna read to like page 250 and I'm like, cool, I'm on page like 70. But you know, we're getting there, we're getting there. I just got a text from my friend Chloe. Hi Chloe. Chloe has been at me to mention her in a video, so perfectly timed text, my dear. Chloe has just texted me to ask if I can guess where she is. The answer to that is Waterstones, because a certain book came out early in stores. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Just don't mention it. It's out in Waterstones early and buzzing. So that's probably where Chloe is. Hi again, Chloe. You happy now? I have been trying to vlog my reread of Dimily, which hasn't gone so well when I'm literally on the 10th chapter. There's only so much I can talk about. I do have some footage that I want to show, so it'll be inserted somewhere. What I've decided to do is give you guys a little story time instead of a Dimily vlog slash review, because I'm not going to finish this now that I have Tyler. Like, yes please. So Estelle was down in Edinburgh just to unbox Just Don't Mention It and other stuff like that. I don't know what she does when she's in the office. Apparently they have McDonald's and Yana lies on the floor playing with a remote control Audi R8. Sounds wild. So as usual, when Estelle's down here, we meet up and go for dinner, TGI's, always. But I had a book to pick up from Waterstones, and obviously we were like, we need to look and see if they have Just Don't Mention It. So I told Estelle that I was going to be living vicariously through her. We're walking into the teen section and Estelle's like, what was it? She's like, is it there? Is it on a table? Like, what's going on? I spy the table, pretty much scream. I was like, he's there. Like, trying not to bring attention to myself. Practically run into the table. And Estelle just walks over like, cool. So we're like taking some pictures and stuff. It's all fun and games.
I'm vlogging this week for Month of Maskame.
Oh!
There's the Maskame.
And then we're just browsing. We're not quite browsing, but I'm going to get to that part. That's annoying because the story kind of requires this bridge point, but I always skip it out because it's the best part. You'll know what I mean when I get to it. So there's a bookseller shelving, and I'm talking to Estelle about books of the month and like Waterstones things. Like, to any bookseller I would sound like a Waterstones bookseller. I was a Waterstones bookseller, but I'm not anymore. So basically this bookseller asks if we need any help, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. And she goes, oh, just excited about the new Estelle Maskame. And bitch, I didn't fucking stutter. I didn't even hesitate to just go, Maskame. And you could see it in her face, she was like, oh shit. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll wait to, you know, be rude. I was like, oh sorry, I'm always correcting people on it. And she kind of just brushed it off, obviously thinking, fucking freaky ass fangirl. But then she starts telling me, and Estelle, who is like the other side of the table, about Estelle Maskame. She's talking about how Estelle's been in the store. She started saying something about Estelle being in the shop, but then not telling them. And like, Estelle always tells them if she's came in and like signed stock. So I was a bit like, really? And the thing is, she kept going on about it and about her books and talking about the Dare to Fall event. And I was like, oh, I chaired that event thinking she's gonna click. Because I was like, I didn't want to like put Estelle in it. You know, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, that's Estelle right there. But Estelle wasn't saying anything. And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. But the thing is, this woman, she was lovely. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she wasn't saying anything negative about Estelle. She was talking about how popular the books are and stuff. She's overheard Estelle telling me something and then me being overexcited about it, and she asked me about it, so I was showing her. So how she didn't click that was Estelle, I don't know, but it was crazy. And the thing is, I like even forgot Estelle was there because I was just getting like, I was fangirling like hell, like seriously. Like, poor Estelle's just trying to like look at books like, oh, this is interesting, and I'm like, oh my god, I love dimily. But this is what I mean about like the bit that I missed out. What the woman overheard was Estelle bringing up the acknowledgements of the book, at which point I read the acknowledgements. Now, actually, I should point out that the first ever copy of Just Don't Mention It that Estelle signed, she signed to me. However, her publisher didn't give her that book to give to me. They've put it in the mail to send to me. So I didn't have a copy yet. Obviously, you're all thinking, well, this is in your hand. I had to buy it, right? Because I'm like, okay, acknowledgements, sure, whatever. And I open up the acknowledgements and I literally screamed and almost decapitated Estelle with a hug. Like, seriously, I just turned around and like boof into her. And that's the conversation the bookseller overheard. Do you see that? Emma Ferrier. Yeah, gal. It's in the acknowledgements of her favourite book series. You guys don't understand, like, I have like life goals, bucket list and blogger goals and stuff. I would die. Like, I've always said that it could be so cool to have like your review in a book. And in all fairness, my review is in the Indian edition of Dimily, but like, that just says Emma. And you know, it was from when I was a bookseller. Like, I want like a blogger review, but it's like a bucket list item. Like, you know how you have your bucket list items and you're like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, like marry Justin Bieber, right? Justin, help a girl out. I was writing down my bucket list and I was like, oh, this will never happen, but like, imagine having like a book dedicated to you, or imagine being in the book's acknowledgements and not just as like thanks to my readers, or like this book is dedicated to all of my incredible readers because this story is for you. Now obviously that's me, but it's not me. So yeah, like honestly, I am like when, because that's what the bookseller said to me. She went, did I overhear you say you're mentioned in the book? So I was like, yeah, like, that's me. So how she didn't understand, like, in my head, if I had heard someone say you're in the acknowledgements and then that person screamed and hugged the other one, I'd be like, that must be the author. Whatever. Basically, what she's written is, thank you to Emma Ferrier for being my writerly partner in crime and for always listening to my ideas despite how much I ramble on about them. And it just makes my day. Like, the fact that we're now officially writerly partners in crime. I didn't expect it. She said that she thought she'd told me she was going to do it. But I think maybe she did and I thought she was joking, because I joked about how she should put in about like all the TGI's dates or something. But yeah, literally I went to bed last night like so happy, and at one point, like when I actually got home and I was like lying in my bed and just kind of mulling over the whole day, I wanted to sob. Like, I was just like, oh, like, I'm so happy, it's so nice. Yeah, like it made my life. I had to buy a copy I was like, I can't not have this to like go and show my mum, you know, to say, take pictures of. I was like, I need it. So, and I still haven't bought a copy of Dare to Fall, so I was like, I'll do it. Whole 10 quid I spent. I should have told the guy at the till. I should have been like, do I get a discount for being in the acknowledgements? Just the whole experience with the bookseller, like talking about Estelle whilst she was there. Oh, I loved it. And it's quite funny because I always say like how much, like, one of the things I would love about being an author is going into shops, seeing my books, talking about my books or whatever. That satisfied that craving for a little while, I think. Like, I don't know what I'd have done if I was Estelle. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I just kind of pulled that up and went, she looks familiar. Familiar. Life Made, like, I can't thank Estelle enough, like, for these books, you know, for taking the chance with me that 3 years ago, you know, when she messaged me. I remember standing in the entrance of the travel lodge and her texting me saying she was coming down. Please don't murder me. Like, just thanks to Estelle for trusting me when I told her I was not a creepy 40-year-old man, I was not a murderer. Just, yeah, and I'm glad she liked me enough that day to then go to the dungeon. You know what it is? It's because we went to the dungeons the next day that bonded us for life. Next year it'll be me and her going to LA because she seems to go every year now. So Estelle, we're doing a Dimily trip next year. Deal? Deal. I think that's a deal. Let's do it. Let's do it. I wanted to do a spoiler reading vlog for Just Don't Mention It, but Marie, who is incredible, I love Marie, she's the sweetest, she's like, please don't, because she lives in France and they don't have Just Don't Mention It yet, and she's like, if you post a spoilery like video, I'm gonna watch it. So we'll see. It doesn't feel like I'm in a published book. All I need now is to be a character that gets murdered off. There we go. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Like, oh, Emma, shut up. A lot of you guys have been doing the readathon with me on Twitter. There's like 30 of us in a group chat with Estelle who've all read the series before and we're all rereading it together. Some of the girls have already finished it. A lot of the girls are on book 3 or near enough. Lou, I asked her yesterday how she was getting on with it. Her response was, I liked it but I didn't love it. She's still going to read the next couple books, the rest of the series, so I'll let her off. And yesterday Kirsten put up her Dimily review, and that was like the icing on the cake from yesterday. She's not a big romance reader, but I convinced her to read along, and she's already like really wanting to start the next books, which, by the way, if anyone else is doing the read along with me, you know, feel free to read at your own pace. The weekly thing is really just for me putting my videos out, like the schedule. I haven't even finished this yet, so if you're already finished and want to keep going, on you go. Like, it's a very relaxed thing. It's just to share Dimily with the world more than already is. So yeah, her review just made my day. Oh, I loved it. And it was so nice because, like, obviously I kind of grew up with Dimily, you know, I'm a year older than Estelle and I read it when it was first on Wattpad, and I've never really had that subjective mindset when reading it. I've never read it critically, and even if I try and read it critically, I just have so much nostalgia for it. So to have somebody who is an adult reading it for the first time was really refreshing, and to know that, like, I'm not just a fan of it because of how long it's been around, or like because I read it when I was younger and it's nostalgic. So yeah, I was so thrilled that she liked it. And book 2 is my favourite because it's set in New York, and I don't know, I always love the second book in series, so I hope you guys love that one just as much. So Did I Mention I Need You is this next week's read. I'm gonna have to think what I'm gonna do for that, because I'm not gonna catch up. You guys know what I'm like, okay? I tell myself I'm gonna do something and I don't do it. So this readathon was doomed from the start. Like, yeah, I'm gonna read the whole series again. That just means the devil on my shoulder's like, huh, no you're fucking not. So who knows? Maybe this time next year I'll have reread them all. But definitely going to be starting on this soon. So sorry guys, I'm skipping ahead. But hey, your girl's a reviewer. Your girl's a professional reader. She gotta do what she gotta do. This is work. This is not pleasure, okay? I promise I'm not gonna enjoy this at all. Honestly, like we were sitting in TGI's and Estelle's like, read this scene and read this scene. At one point she had me reading a scene that was like incredibly heartbreaking. Like the whole damn book is gonna break my heart because Tyler's my baby. And she's like, smile, and I'm like, in the picture I'm like smiling, but you can just, it's kind of, the sun in the background kind of blurs me out. But there is pain in those eyes. I just want to sob. I'm just very excited and just so happy about yesterday. And I'm just going to eat some chocolate. Let me know if you guys have been reading Dimily with me. Let me know your thoughts. I really hope you're enjoying it if you are. I am going to go and I'm going to figure out some editing, and yeah. Thank you to everyone for watching, for subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! So it's Saturday and I was just about to start editing my Dimily video, which is like a vlog slash a sit down slash I don't know, and I hear the door go and I've got to like figure this out. I have scored out my address, but still. I get a package. Emmanovella from Black and White Publishing. So this is my signed copy of Just Don't Mention It. So I'm gonna figure this out, hold on. So press release, Just Don't Mention It, and oh, Estelle. So I knew that Estelle, I've got the first signed copy, right? And I knew she had written like to Emma, Estelle Maskame, but then she's added, you followed this book from the beginning, from the very beginning, thank you. Oh, girl. And then of course, where am I? Right there. Oh. Anyway, I just wanted to like open that up with you guys. So I have 2 copies now because that's how I roll. As I've said before, support your friends, okay? And who knows, maybe one day they'll be published, they'll be writing signed copies, and then you'll be in the acknowledgements. Oh, I am so proud of Estelle. I'm like, just from this, as she said, from the very start, from the Wattpad days, the Bieber fan account days, like, yeah, oh. It's too early in the morning for me to be getting this emotional. Well, that's why I'm getting emotional. I've just woke up, so I'm like, I've been wearing this shirt in quite a few clips now. I got it on Thursday and I'm obsessed with it. I've actually just been sleeping in it. Which tells you how much I go out of the house. Just to mention, it's out in Waterstones now.